There. Ever caught yourself thinking, wait, is this still okay? When you're, pleasuring yourself? We're talking about masturbation, that private little habit that guys don't really get an instruction manual for as they age. You've lived a life, right? Kids, career, love, maybe even some losses. You've navigated stress, joy, all of it, and this has been a constant, a comfort, a release, a quiet moment. But now you're hitting 60, 70, maybe even older, and things feel different. The body's a bit slower, the sensations aren't quite the same, and you're wondering if this is still your thing. Let me tell you straight up, it absolutely is. But just like everything else after 60, it needs a little more thought, a little more care, and a whole lot more honesty. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma, and I'm inviting you to a conversation most doctors totally skip with their male patients. It's not that they don't care, it's just awkward. And guys, you've been taught to figure it out solo, suck it up, ignore the changes. But not here. Here, we are talking openly, with science, with understanding, and with major respect for the man you've become. In this video, I'm spilling 8 game-changing masturbation secrets that guys over 60 wish they knew ages ago. You'll learn how to work with your changing body, not against it. You'll learn how to pump up your energy, your confidence, even your sleep, with something as simple and natural as, mindful self-touch. I'm also sharing a killer technique I call the Vitality Flow, designed specifically for us mature men. No pills, no gadgets, just your breath, your focus, and you're rediscovering your body. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. Whether you're in the States, Africa, Europe, or chilling somewhere beautiful in between, I want to know who's out there. And hey, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. This is a safe, smart, and empowering space for men like you. Men who aren't afraid to evolve. Alright, let's get started. Secret number 1. Embrace mindful masturbation for deeper, longer-lasting pleasure. Let's be real, for most guys, masturbation's been a means to an end. Quick, goal-oriented. A few minutes before bed or in the shower, just enough to take the edge off and move on. That worked when you were younger and your hormones were raging. But as you hit your 60s and beyond, that old routine can leave you feeling drained, disconnected, even bummed out. So, what's the secret? Slow it down. Welcome to the world of mindful self-pleasure. It's not about speed, it's about being present. That's where the real satisfaction starts. Not just physical release, but emotional and hormonal balance, too. And science backs this up. Research in the Journal of Sexual Research shows that guys over 55 who practice mindful touch report higher levels of sexual satisfaction than guys in their 30s. Why? Because mature men aren't chasing a quick fix. They're exploring their bodies as they are now, with curiosity, not judgment. Try this tomorrow, set the mood, dim the lights, ditch the distractions. No news, no notifications. Just you, your body, and some peace and quiet. Start with your breath. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly for 6. Do that for 5 full minutes. That breathing alone lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, and turns on your parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for true pleasure. Touch slowly, like half the speed you normally would. Use both hands. Explore areas you usually skip, your inner thighs, your belly, even the base of your spine. These aren't leftovers from your youth. They're access points to a whole body experience. Try edging. Bring yourself near climax, then stop. Let that energy spread through your chest, your arms, your legs. You'll feel warmth, maybe even a glow that hangs around for a while. Guys who do this regularly say it's like turning on a light they didn't know they still had. And guess what? That glow is real. It's a surge of dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins, natural brain chemicals that improve sleep, reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and even boost your mood for up to 48 hours. So yeah, it's pleasure, but it's also medicine. And your body's wiser than ever. It knows what it needs. You just need to listen. Next up, we are talking about timing, because when you do it matters almost as much as how you do it. Secret number 2. Timing is everything. Discover your optimal pleasure window. Ever notice your body responds better at certain times of day? Maybe you're more turned on in the late morning, or your erections are firmer in the afternoon than at night. That's not random. That's biology. And learning to work with your body's rhythm is one of the smartest things you can do. In your 20s and 30s, testosterone spikes early in the morning. But after 50, things shift. Research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that for men over 60, testosterone levels often peak between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That means your body's naturally more responsive, your arousal window is wider, and your potential for satisfaction is stronger if you choose the right time. So, here's what to try. Plan your sessions during that optimal window. If you can carve out a bit of personal time late morning or early afternoon, even 15 to 20 minutes can make a huge difference in quality. Avoid doing it right after a big meal. Why? Because digestion pulls blood away from your pelvic area. Instead, give yourself 1.5 to 2 hours after eating for best results. Hydrate first. Drink a full glass of water 30 to 45 minutes before. Proper hydration amps up blood flow and boosts sensitivity. Super important if you're dealing with blood pressure or circulation issues. I'm Anya, and I've talked to tons of guys in their 60s, 70s, and beyond who made this one simple change, timing, and felt like their body had come back online. Not because they did more, but because they did it smarter. This isn't just about maximizing pleasure. It's about restoring confidence and giving your body the best chance to perform well on its own terms. Next, we are looking at your environment, because what surrounds you can either amp up or totally sabotage your experience. Secret number 3. Upgrade your environment to awaken hidden pleasure pathways. Let's talk about something most guys totally overlook, your surroundings. When you were younger, a locked door and 5 minutes of privacy might have been all you needed. But as your body matures, your brain needs more than just a spark. It needs a whole sensory experience to fully relax and respond. You see, after 50, the male brain becomes more attuned to touch, scent, temperature, and sound. That's not a flaw. It's a gift. It means your arousal system is evolving to appreciate depth, not just speed. Here's what you can do to transform your space into a pleasure-supportive zone. Set the temperature between 75 and 78 degrees Fahrenheit. This promotes better blood flow and nerve response. A warm room literally warms the body into readiness. Use a high-quality warm lubricant. Warm it between your palms first. This makes touch feel more like care than friction. Engage your sense of smell. Try a soft, natural scent like sandalwood or lavender. Studies show they activate pleasure centers in the brain, especially in men over 60. Add soft music or nature sounds. This calms your nervous system and deepens focus. Your body can't fully relax if your brain's on high alert. Make sure you have total privacy. Lock the door. Turn off your phone. Give yourself permission to be fully present. Mature arousal demands peace. Not just physical peace, but emotional peace, too. One gentleman told me, he was 68, Dr. Anya, the moment I stopped rushing and started setting the mood like I was preparing for someone I loved, I realized I'd never made love to myself before. That's the power of your environment. It sets the tone for how your body responds and how deeply your mind joins in. Coming up in secret number 4, we'll break the habit most guys have used since they were teens and reveal new techniques that can unlock sensations you thought were gone forever. Secret number 4, upgrade your technique to unlock new sensations. Okay, let's be honest, most guys use the same technique they discovered as teenagers. It's fast, repetitive, and focused almost entirely on one spot. That might have worked when your hormones were flooding your system like a fire hose. But now, your body deserves refinement, not just routine. Pleasure in your 50s, 60s, and beyond isn't about pushing harder. It's about awakening the parts of you that have been ignored for decades. Here's how to start. Start with the frenulum. That's the sensitive ridge on the underside of the penis. Use your non-dominant hand to apply slow, gentle circles. Let your dominant hand explore broader areas like the thighs or lower abdomen. Try the ring technique. Form a ring with your thumb and forefinger at the base of the penis. This helps trap blood in the erectile tissue and naturally enhances firmness. Specialists say this can increase erection quality by up to 25%. Use wave stimulation. Instead of applying the same grip or speed, vary your rhythm. Try lighter strokes, then firmer ones. Let it come in waves, like the ocean rising and pulling back. This mirrors the body's natural arousal curve and builds to multiple peaks. Activate secondary erogenous zones. The perineum, the area between the scrotum and the anus, is rich in nerve endings and indirectly stimulates the prostate. Light pressure here can feel surprisingly intense. Don't forget the inner thighs, the base of your spine, even your chest. These zones often wake up later in life. Breathe intentionally. Most guys hold their breath when they're turned on. This tenses their body and shortens pleasure. Instead, inhale slowly as you touch. Exhale as you pause. This stimulates your parasympathetic system, the one that lets you melt into the experience. A 70-year-old gentleman told me, "Dr. Anya, it's like I found a hidden switch in my body no one ever showed me." And that's spot on. Your older body isn't broken. It's just wired differently now. You need a softer touch, deeper breath, and a willingness to explore. In secret number 5, we're shifting gears from technique to total body wellness, because your sexual vitality isn't separate from your lifestyle. It's built into everything you do and don't do. Secret number 5, boost pleasure through whole body wellness. Let me tell you something important. Your sexual energy isn't just about what happens between the sheets or in the privacy of your own mind. It's deeply connected to your heart, your lungs, your muscles, your diet, your sleep, everything. Yes, everything. And once you understand that, you realize you don't have to fight aging. You just have to support your body differently than you did when you were 30. Let's go through the key areas one by one. 1. Move more to feel more. Men who get at least 30 minutes of moderate movement, like walking, swimming, or cycling, 3 times a week, report 40% better erectile function. That's not a guess. That's published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine. Why? Because exercise improves blood flow. And blood flow is everything when it comes to arousal. Even light yoga or stretching can make a difference. It reduces stiffness, improves body awareness, and helps calm the nervous system. Your body doesn't just need to move for your heart. It needs to move to feel. 2. Strengthen your core from the inside. Pelvic floor exercises, yes, Kegels for men, are game changers. These are the same muscles you use to stop urinating midstream. Try this. Squeeze those muscles. Hold for 3 seconds. Release. Do 10 reps once or twice a day. Over time, this increases orgasm strength, control, and even reduces leaks that can sneak up on us with age. You might feel a little silly at first, but it's one of the smartest habits you can build. Number 3. Eat for circulation. What you eat matters a lot. Watermelon contains citrulline, which helps open blood vessels. Pumpkin seeds and oysters are loaded with zinc, essential for testosterone. Nuts, especially walnuts and almonds, boost L-arginine, which helps produce nitric oxide, the very chemical that helps erections happen. 1 small handful a day can go a long way toward keeping everything flowing. Number 4. Hydrate your desire. Half your body weight in ounces of water daily. That's the golden rule. So, if you weigh 160 pounds, aim for 80 ounces. Proper hydration helps blood volume, which improves erectile quality and mental clarity. Most guys who say they feel off or flat are just a little dehydrated. 5. Lower stress to raise drive. 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation a day. That's it. Just 10 minutes. High cortisol, your stress hormone, kills libido, blocks testosterone, and tightens the very blood vessels you need to relax. You don't need a retreat. Just close your eyes. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 6. Your nervous system listens to the breath. 6. Sleep like your vitality depends on it, because it does. 7 to 8 hours. That's the goal. Deep sleep is when your body makes testosterone. Men who consistently sleep well have up to 20% higher testosterone levels. Keep your bedroom cool. Avoid screens an hour before bed. And if you wake up a lot to urinate, limit fluids 2 hours before sleep. And practice your pelvic exercises daily. Here's the truth, my friend. Pleasure is built, not bought. There's no magic pill, but there is a rhythm. Simple habits that together create a body that's ready to feel. In secret number 6, we'll explore how the physical changes of aging can be an opportunity for new pleasure, not the end of it. Secret number 6. Adapt to physical changes for new pleasure. Let's face it, your body isn't the same as it was at 25, and that's not a problem. It's a signal. A signal to adapt, explore, and evolve. Here's the truth most men never hear. Aging doesn't shut the door on pleasure. It opens a new one, but only if you're willing to walk through it with curiosity, not frustration. Let's talk about 3 major changes most men experience after 50, and how to work with them instead of feeling defeated by them. 1. Arousal takes longer. That's not a bug, it's a feature. Yes, you might need more time to get turned on. That's okay. You've entered what I like to call the slow burn phase. This is the perfect time to let go of rushing. In fact, the longer arousal window can lead to deeper, more powerful orgasms. Men who embrace this pacing often report climaxes that feel more emotional, more full body, and surprisingly more satisfying than in their younger years. Try this. Don't touch yourself at all for the first 5 minutes. Just breathe, relax, and notice what your body is feeling. When you finally begin, you're already halfway to where you need to be, because your body is truly ready. 2. Sensitivity shifts. Discover new erogenous zones. As men age, the penis may become less sensitive. That doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body is rerouting sensation. Areas like your perineum, the space between your testicles and anus, inner thighs, and lower abdomen often become more responsive. Massage these gently before touching your genitals. Use warm oil and take your time. Think of it as tuning the orchestra before the main performance. 3. Less natural lubrication. More opportunity for sensation. This is one area many older men overlook. Friction increases as the skin dries slightly with age, and more friction isn't always better. Use a good quality water-based or coconut-based lubricant. Not only does this reduce irritation, it heightens every touch, making slower strokes feel smoother and more intense. Here's a bonus technique. Lie on your back with a pillow under your hips. This simple position increases blood flow to the pelvic area by up to 30%. Especially useful if you take medications that affect circulation or delay climax. 4. Embrace the joy of non-ejaculatory pleasure. Recovery time increases with age. That means you may not be able to climax more than once a day, or even once every few days. But that also opens the door to something beautiful, multiple waves of pleasure without climax. Instead of rushing toward the finish line, try surfing the waves. Bring yourself close to orgasm, then pause. Let the energy spread. You might be shocked to discover that pleasure doesn't always need to end with ejaculation. Some men tell me it's the most intimate experience they've ever had with themselves. So remember, longer arousal times, that's your body saying slow down. Less sensitivity, that's your cue to explore new zones. Dryness, that's a sign to upgrade your tools. Longer recovery, that's your chance to expand pleasure beyond the finish line. In the next section, we'll talk about how to naturally support your hormones, so you're not just adapting, but thriving. Secret number 7. Optimize hormones naturally. By now, you've probably heard that testosterone declines with age. That's true, but what's often left out is this. You can influence your hormone health naturally, starting today. You don't need injections or risky pills to feel more alive, more motivated, and more sexually responsive. Your daily habits, how you move, eat, rest, and think, can either support or sabotage your hormonal balance. Let's look at how to turn the tide in your favor, one simple step at a time. 1. Intermittent fasting. Train your hormones to work smarter. Studies have shown that men who fast for 14 to 16 hours a day, that means you eat all your meals within an 8 to 10 hour window, experience a 10 to 15% increase in testosterone. Why does this work? Because fasting lowers insulin levels, reduces inflammation, and increases growth hormone, all of which support natural testosterone production. If you're new to fasting, don't go extreme. Try eating between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m., and slowly shrink the window over time. 2. Strength training. Build muscle, boost testosterone. Lifting heavy things isn't just for bodybuilders. It's for every man who wants to protect his bones, support his libido, and increase energy. Focus on compound movements, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, rows, exercises that work large muscle groups. Even 15 to 20 minutes 3 times a week can trigger a significant hormonal response. You'll feel stronger, stand taller, and sleep better. And yes, more testosterone equals better blood flow equals firmer erections. 3. Get sunlight. Nature's testosterone booster. Your body turns sunlight into vitamin D, which plays a direct role in hormone production. No sun equals low D equals sluggish testosterone. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight daily on your skin and face, ideally in the morning. Can't get enough sun where you live? Consider a vitamin D3 supplement. Just 2000 IU per day can help. Number 4. Watch out for endocrine disruptors. Plastics, processed foods, even certain personal care products can contain chemicals that mimic estrogen and block testosterone. What to avoid? Plastic water bottles, especially in heat. Scented soaps or lotions with parabens or phthalates. Canned foods lined with BPA. What to use instead? Glass or stainless steel bottles. Natural grooming products. Fresh, whole foods. Every small change protects your hormones and keeps your system aligned. 5. Reduce alcohol. Support your system, don't suppress it. A glass of red wine now and then, fine. But regular or heavy drinking, that's a testosterone killer. Alcohol interferes with liver function, which is essential for hormone processing. It also raises estrogen and lowers sperm production over time. If you drink daily, try cutting back to 2 to 3 times a week max. Your sleep will improve, your mood will lift, and your desire will rise naturally. 6. Sleep like it matters, because it does. Sleep is the foundation of hormone health. One study found that men who sleep less than 6 hours a night have testosterone levels similar to someone 10 years older. Make this your sleep ritual. No screens 1 hour before bed. Keep your room cool and dark. Go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. Aim for 7 to 8 hours, and your morning energy and morning erections will thank you. These aren't magic tricks. They're daily decisions that add up. And when you combine them with everything you've already learned about mindful touch, timing, sensory environment, and technique, you're not just extending your sex life, you're upgrading your whole life. Secret number 8. The vitality flow. Full body pleasure and lasting energy. This is where everything we've discussed so far comes together into one powerful, simple routine. I call it the vitality flow method, and it's been a game changer for men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s who thought their best sensations were behind them. It's not a gadget, it's not a pill. It's a step-by-step practice that honors your age, your wisdom, and your body's full potential. Let's walk through it. Step 1. Nutrition prep. Fuel pleasure from the inside out. 2 hours before your session, drink 16 ounces of water with a pinch of sea salt. This supports blood volume, hydration, and nerve signaling. Eat a light snack that boosts nitric oxide and testosterone, a handful of almonds, a few chunks of watermelon, a square of dark chocolate, 70% plus cacao. These foods improve blood flow and arousal response. You're preparing your body the same way an athlete warms up before a big event. Step 2. Physical prep. Wake up your sensory system 30 minutes before you begin. Get your blood moving. Do 5 minutes of light cardio, like brisk walking, marching in place, or even dancing. Then sit comfortably and take 3 minutes of slow breathing. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. This quiets your stress response and primes your body for pleasure. Now, use a small amount of warm coconut oil and massage 3 zones: inner thighs, lower abdomen, perineum, the soft area between scrotum and anus. Spend 1 minute on each area. You're awakening circulation and connecting with your body before any stimulation begins. Step 3. Environment setup. Create your sanctuary. Make your space feel safe, warm, and welcoming. Set the room temperature to 75 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Dim the lights. Light a sandalwood candle or diffuse essential oils like lavender or patchouli. Put on calming background music or nature sounds. This activates your brain's pleasure centers through smell and sound, not just sight. The goal is to slow everything down so your body can open up. Step 4. Technique. Blend touch, breath, and rhythm. Start with 5 minutes of light, indirect touch, thighs, hips, belly. This tells your nervous system something good is coming. Then begin the triple point technique. One hand applies gentle pressure to the perineum. The other hand uses spiral strokes along the shaft. Synchronize with breath. Inhale while stimulating, exhale while pausing. Alternate your grip, pressure, and speed in gentle waves. Let arousal rise, then rest. Don't chase climax. Ride the rhythm. Try edging. Bring yourself close to orgasm, then stop and breathe. This builds intensity and control. If climax comes, welcome it, but don't rush it. Afterward, lie still and breathe for 3 minutes. Let the sensations settle into your body. This strengthens the pleasure memory loop in your brain, enhancing future sessions. What men say after 2 weeks of practicing Vitality Flow: I feel more energized throughout the day. Orgasms are stronger and last longer. I'm sleeping better and feeling more emotionally grounded. It's like I'm 30 years younger, but more in control. This is more than a method. It's a ritual, a way to connect with your body, care for your health, and reclaim a sense of joy and vitality many men didn't realize was still possible. Finally, you're not rewinding time. You're owning it. Let me tell you something from the heart. Most men your age have no idea what's still available to them. They give up too soon, or they settle. They think this is just what happens when you get older. But here you are, reading, learning, trying something new. That's not just brave, that's powerful. If you've made it this far, you now know 8 powerful truths. Mindful touch leads to deeper pleasure. Timing matters. Your senses crave more than just a visual. Better technique means better experience. Health and pleasure are deeply connected. Age brings new erogenous zones, not fewer. Your hormones can be nurtured naturally. The Vitality Flow method ties it all together. This isn't about turning back the clock. It's about finally using all of your years, your experience, your wisdom, your resilience to create something more satisfying than ever. And if this message resonated with you, tell me, which secret will you try first? Leave a comment. I rate everyone, and your story might inspire someone else. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let me know where you're watching from. This is Dr. Anya Sharma, reminding you, you're not done growing. You're just getting started.